ARC PLC. Can you believe we've been throwing these acronyms around for 10 years? They started with the 2014 Farm Bill, and while we are more familiar with them now than we were, the decision is still just as difficult. First, I'll look at the current situation, then we'll show projections for the next cycle. The latest agricultural prices report was released on January 31st. This includes monthly cash prices received for December. Using this information, as well as future prices throughout the marketing year, K-State has estimated marketing year average prices for wheat at $7.11 down 13, $4.73 for corn down 10, $4.91 for grain sorghum down 30, and $12.62 for soybeans down 22. Cash prices are now finalized for 7 months for wheat and for 4 months for the summer crops. The months are weighted, so the big months are still coming and changes will happen. Based on these estimated 23-24 marketing year average prices, there will be no PLC payment for any of these crops in October of this year because prices are far above the respective reference prices of $5.50 for wheat, $3.70 for corn, $3.95 for sorghum, and $8.40 for soybeans. Payments, if any, will be made in October of 24. Many areas of Kansas had low yields in 23, and this may lead to an ARC County payment this year. But the amounts depend on price, which looks to be relatively high, lowering any payment amount. Now on to the current decision. With the 2018 Farm Bill now extended through the end of September 24, an ARC PLC election will be required from producers with an approaching deadline of March 15th. Don't wait too long to sign up. Projections for the marketing year average price for 24 and 25 are $7.01 for wheat, $4.93 for corn, $4.98 for sorghum, and $12 for soybeans. These prices are all well above the relevant reference price for each crop. One change going forward is that the reference prices are moving up. Corn moves to 401, Milo moves to 406, so the gap between them has closed. Wheat stays at 550. These are estimates that are many months into the future. Kansas State University Department of Ag Econ estimates that there would be no PLC payment for wheat, corn, grain sorghum, or soybeans in October of 25, assuming these prices hold. ARC County is shallow loss, which means that it caps off regardless of price or yield. PLC would protect against low prices. The lower the price gets, the better the PLC returns. While estimates do not show payments, you only have to look at the December 23 numbers I mentioned earlier to see price drops of 10 to 30 cents a month. These programs do not reflect on local prices, and for a county to have a loss for ARC, it takes a widespread event such as a drought or a late freeze. Streaky hailstorms can be devastating to crop yields, but largely do not affect an entire county average. Like I stated, now you have the numbers, but the decision is difficult based on the what-if factor. This might be as difficult a decision as it was in the beginning in very similar situations.